Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and if you're watching this, then you most likely struggle to find a fruit, or want to find another fruit. That's why I'm making this video, to help you. But before we get into the video, if you don't like and subscribe in the next 5.2 seconds, you'll never find a Logia. Nah, but seriously, if you enjoy the content, make sure to like the video, hit the subscribe button. It really does go a long way. And thank you so much for the support in the last video. From the recording of this right now, we're at 1.7k and 49 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the support. It really does go a long way. Alright, now let's get right into the video. Before we go into finding devil fruit, you need to know how devil fruit spawn. Back earlier when GPO was still a new game, devil fruits would spawn at the 1 hour mark, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour mark. But now they changed it up, so it's anywhere through the 1st hour to the 4th hour. It despawns in 30 minutes. So you have to keep that in mind when you're watching this video to make your success rate go through the roof. So if you don't get this right, then it's going to be a lot harder to find the fruits. Okay, now let me explain this more in depth. There is a guaranteed chance for a devil fruit to spawn from the 1 hour mark through the 4 hour mark, but that's not the hard part. The hardest part is knowing when the devil fruit spawns, so the best method is to check every 30 minutes after the server hit the 1 hour mark. You do this because the devil fruit despawns after 30 minutes, so if you check at the 1 hour mark, then the devil fruit would despawn at the 30-minute mark, so you have 30 minutes to check all of the islands, or the islands I list here, because these islands have the most trees, and these are like easy areas. Like everyone has a log post to most of these areas. So yeah. So if a devil fruit spawned at the 1 hour 24-minute mark, it will despawn at the 1 hour 54. So if you guys go devil fruit hunting at the 1 hour 30-minute mark, which you should be going devil fruit hunting every 30 minutes. By doing this, you're basically just making your chances of finding a devil fruit really high, so you're checking every 30 minutes and the devil fruit won't despawn. The only chances of you not finding a devil fruit is if it spawns on a different island, like Roko, or some other island that you didn't check. So I don't like to check every island because that's doing too much. I have to go all over the map. The islands are pretty separated, and then checking every tree, that's a lot of work. So I just go to the top 3 locations, and I want you guys to go by a log post for these islands. I'll put up a map on my screen with the north, south, east, everything, so you guys know where to go to get the log post. Get the log post for these islands: Orange Town, Beginner Town, Shell Town, and Zo. These have the most trees, and right now I'm about to show you guys like all the tree locations. The first island I'm going to be showing you guys is Shell. Shell has a bunch of trees, and it's right in the center, so it's a really good place to start. And I'm pretty sure everyone should have a log post to this place. It's one of the most common places. So yeah, what you're going to want to do is follow my character. I slowly go on the outside, checking all the trees on the outer rim, then slowly make my way up until I'm in Logan. I notice a lot of people don't check inside of Logan. Yeah, there's not that many trees, but like, I have found devil fruits in there. So don't just say, nah, I'm not going to check, there's only like 2 trees. There's probably like 6 trees in there. You should always check them. Try not to get killed by Logan. He's really annoying. But yeah. Alright, the next island we're going to be looking at is Zo. Zo probably has one of the most trees, and I find the most devil fruits here, just like Shell. So what you're going to want to do here is you want to run in between the buildings which have trees, and then run straight to the temple, check the temple trees, because there's trees up against the temple. Not a lot of people check that, I don't know why. But yeah, you want to run up against the temple, check the trees, and then run back in through the path. Kind of like what my character's doing right here. You don't have to run all the way on the outer line, because you can easily spot if a devil fruit spawned in the outer rim of the trees. So yeah, you just run in between the trees and the houses and check if they're devil fruit spawn. I'm going to be doing this for like the next minute or two because Zo is kind of big. But yeah, it'll take you 2 to 5 minutes to do this, depending on how long you take. but try not to spend too much time because you still have to go to Beginner's Town and Arlong if you want to. Okay, on to the next island. Orange Town is probably the easiest place and probably the fastest place to check trees because they're all like bunched up together. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is just go run around the outside of the Orange Town because there's a bunch of trees surrounding it. It's very easy to spot if it spawns on it, so you want to do a full lap around until you're all the way back at the shore again. Then you want to start Geppoing around. By the way, I recommend you have Geppo. Geppo is really useful. So yeah, you want to just go jumping around in between the buildings, and there's a group of trees usually from like 1 to 4 in each one. So as you can see in the video, I'm kind of just hopping from each small bunch. This will only take you a couple minutes at most. It's really easy. It's a small island, fast, easy, done.
NANI?!
Okay, we're finally on the last island that you want to go to, Beginner's Island. I'm pretty sure everyone that does the first quest, the one that takes you to Sandora, automatically gets a log post to Beginner Town. So no excuses that you don't have a log post. Alright, so this island is super easy. All the trees are like bunched up together just like Orange Town. But the thing with this island is that there's not that many buildings, to be honest. If you just Geppo up, you can see that there is a lot of trees and not that many buildings covering them. So what you're gonna do is just run around the island. There's really no good path for this island. It's really small, so it shouldn't take you that long. Just run around the island, look at the trees, pretty simple. This one is self-explanatory, it's really easy to do. Okay, this is the end of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if this helped you. Make sure to also comment down below if you found dough for finding this way, and if you have any tips to make this process go faster. This takes a long time and it's really time consuming, so yeah, make sure to be patient with it. You will find a lot of water fruits, but you know what to do with that. Just throw it back to its hometown, the ocean, alright? By the way, if you didn't know, the OP fruit is coming to Grand Peace Online, so make sure to watch this video to be caught up on. Till next time, later.